We look down the 50-meter range here. Coming up, it's time to find out who will win the mixed team bronze medal match. It's pretty steamy here, and I can tell you the shooting line is very hot. Here's how the teams got to this bronze medal playoff, and it's an unusual lineup, you have to say. Iran losing 158 to 155 to Belgium, and they will go up against Hong Kong, China, who lost to the USA in the semi-finals. So coming up right now, it's Iran versus Hong Kong for bronze in the mixed team compound.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the athletes to the field for the mixed team bronze medal match. 女士们、先生们，做工混合团铜牌决赛，欢迎运动员入场。On semi number 1, representing Islamic Republic Iran.
Here we go, it's Iran, and an unusual lineup, as I said. Iran pairing will be Seyedeh-Vida, Halimianavval, and Mohammadsaleh, Palizban, and they're going up against Hong Kong, Cheng, Ting, and Cheng. Mackenzie, perhaps not, might not have expected both these teams to make the medal matches.
Yeah, I think Iran has been really strong in the past, especially here in China. And Hong Kong is shooting really well for this competition. I haven't seen them in the past years here at this competition, but I think that it'll be a really interesting match to see and some really good archery.
Well, Iran shooting on target 1, Hong Kong on target 2.
So one thing I've noticed is it's a little cloudier right now than it was this morning, so there might be a little less glare, but it also seems like the wind might be picking up a little bit, so might make for some interesting first arrows.
Well, it's Iran to shoot first. Palizban to get us off the mark. A lovely first sighter, very close to the spider.
Still a good shot there. It looked like she held just a little bit longer than she was comfortable for, but a 19 is a solid first 2 arrows.
So 4 arrows per end, 4 regulation ends. Cumulative score, so the score just keeps totting up. All level after the first 2. Just pulling that one down to the left. Now each archer has their own equipment all set up for them. Having a little trouble there getting her arrow onto the bow. But Halimianavval has a little cuddly toy on her bow.
It looks to be like it's an animal from the Muppets.
I think you're right. Now the question is, which animal from the Muppets? Well, Iran using all their time. Hong Kong well, inside the 20 seconds remaining. On average, 20 seconds per arrow. Just having to release that one a little bit quickly, but leading by a single point. Hong Kong take the first end.
So one thing that's interesting about Hong Kong is that they shoot separate targets. So the female archer shoots the left target, and the male archer shoots the right target, which might just be a little bit of strategy for them, because she might like to look at her arrows and see where they grip, and then same for him. Just might be a good way to shoot.
Well, Hong Kong taking control of the match in the early stages. As we look back on the two 10s on the left target. I think you're right, the conditions have just eased off a little bit. It's warmer, but the wind's picked up, so it just feels just a little bit fresher. Well, here we go for the second end. Trailing team always shoots first. Lovely first shot there from Mohammadsaleh, Palizban.
Really solid shooting from Iran. That's what they need to put a little bit of pressure on Hong Kong right now.
Just a little movement in the stabilizer there.
Yeah, just a little bit. It might have just been a shot feel for her. She felt it was going one way and just auto-corrected a little bit there at the end. I really like Iran's uniforms. The sleeves are really cool.
Maybe they'll let you swap shirts. Inside 10 seconds. That's great shooting from Iran. A perfect 40 in the second end. Hong Kong need 2 10s to match the Iranians' total score.
So it looks like the lead has changed to Iran. Really solid shooting from them. Perfect score to get them back on top.
Well, like I say, perfect shooting, and they needed it. Well, you see the location here, and what a beautiful place, and what beautiful 10s from Iran. And really happy stuff from them, but they lead just by a single point at the halfway stage, And there's nothing really between the two. You can't really separate them at the moment. Dropping points, both teams, but is that perfect score going to be the confidence boost that will make the difference?
Yeah, we've seen today how leads have flopped really easy, so I think maintaining a consistent score is really going to be the key here for either team.
Start of the third end. Hong Kong trailing by just that single point will shoot first.
It's a good way to start off this end.
Used all his time there, Palizban, but gets a 10 out of it.
It's really lucky that she has a little bit quicker of a shot, like her process is quicker. It works out because his process is just a little bit longer, so to complement each other is really nice in a mixed team.
Shooting really well.
I don't think she's missed one yet.
10、9、8、7、6、5、4、3。
Oh, come on. It's got to let this one go just in time.
Really unfortunate there for this Hong Kong team.
So, Mohammadsaleh, Palizban can really turn the screw now. Another perfect score on the cards for Iran.
Maybe. We'll see. It's pretty close, but I think that one might have fallen just a little bit out, but still really solid shooting. A potential 3-point, maybe 4-point lead here for the third end.
Just dropping a single point there in the last two ends. And they have been shooting fantastically well. Let's take a look at this end, and there is that one. It has gone to a measure. Your call there, Mackenzie?
I'd say it could be in. It looks like there might be a hair in between.
Wow.
It looks like the judge has called that a 9, though. But still, I mean, just a fraction of a millimeter out of the 10 ring is really impressive shooting.
Yeah, and they lead by 3 going into potentially the final end. They are in the box seat. Hong Kong will shoot first, and they need a big score to put the pressure on the Iranian team. Cheng, Ting to shoot first again, and she's taken an awful long time to get this one ready.
That is her first arrow that she's dropped out of the 10 ring. Just really good shooting from her. I don't know what happened to cut down that time, but hopefully her teammate can hop off the line pretty quick.
And it gets a 10.
And his first one of the match.
So now an opportunity for Iran to pull away. Palizban doing his job. Halimianavval could get a 10 here and really pile the pressure on Hong Kong.
Another one just out, I believe. It might go to a call, but I believe that's probably a 9.
Good recovery there. This is where that time is a problem. Gets a 9. So 6 to tie. And, sorry, 16 to tie, and they've got 2 arrows here.
All right, and an 8 to tie, a 9 to win.
Nine for a 152 and the bronze medal. And she finishes with a 10. That could be marked up to a 154. But one thing is for sure, Iran have taken the bronze here, whatever the outcome of that measure. The second end of an X and 3 10s really started to put the pressure on Hong Kong, and it started to show in the third and the fourth, and you can see the delight on the face of Seyedeh-Vida, Halimianavval.
The judge has indicated that Iran did win that match. Really solid shooting from both teams here, and that arrow call was called a 9, but still
just been marked up to a 10. Late call there, but like you say, great shooting, and it was that second end really for Iran, an X and 3 10s, and then 3 10s at the start of the third end that really put the pressure on the team from Hong Kong. And Iran will be on the podium a little bit later on here in Pudong, Shanghai.